Whoa, you'd never expect that this was being streamed on an Xbox Series X directly. This looks so good, and I'm so out of practice in Doom Eternal. Hey everyone, and welcome to the Cloud Gaming Extreme channel, your destination for all things cloud gaming. Today I dove into the Xbox Game Pass app and was extremely surprised to see this new tile telling me to jump in. I thought this was the carry on section, but actually it's a great with cloud gaming section. So all these games have the cloud icon here. There is a curated section for cloud games, but now if you look through the rest of the Game Pass app, you've noticed this cloud symbol on a whole bunch of these games. Now I believe this is still limited to the ultimate tier. So we've also got this cloud button next to the install. So if I hit cloud, I can launch that game directly, and we see we've got the same as usual kind of pop-up. We've also got this little prompt now saying launching with cloud gaming. Xbox certainly aren't shy about pushing out their cloud gaming to all of their services, and this is an absolutely fantastic get for Game Pass. Streaming quality though is not 4K definitely, as it's definitely looking more like the 1080 upscaled, but whatever the upscaling is on the Xbox, or whether it's just that TV magic, this looks extremely good. I did push the settings in Wingman here up to Ultra to match what was done in the Xbox Cloud browser gameplay, but it still looks absolutely fantastic, and it was so responsive considering this is using the wireless Series X controller, and previously playing Xcloud with wireless controllers or Bluetooth controllers has been really laggy. So on the Xbox itself, through the Game Pass app, this is a fantastic experience. We're going to go through a few other games here as well to have a look, but having the ability to play these games directly on the Xbox Series X with no downloads is an awesome addition to the Game Pass Ultimate subscription. Now we believe that you still need the Ultimate subscription to benefit from this, but it really is a great way to just try out those games before you commit to that space on your hard drive, or even if it's a game that you're not going to play that often, so you can just play it in the cloud. So let's switch over and have a look at Yakuza Like a Dragon. You can see that I don't have any of these installed, so I'm just hitting that cloud icon. It takes around a minute, which I'm just skipping so that we don't get bogged down with the setup and the wait time here, but around 1 minute for each load is a fantastic way to get into these games. Once again, we can see we're not getting full 4K, and I don't expect that we will for some time here on the cloud side, but the 1080 version here does look extremely good. Yakuza Like a Dragon does look more like 1080 than Wingman did, considering it had all that fast motion. But once again, no input latency and looking extremely good here. And once again, a great way to just dive in and have a play. Yakuza Like a Dragon isn't real time on the combat system now, as you kind of take turns. So it really is an easy game to jump into, and still looking fantastic with those graphics, especially as we slow down. We don't see those pixelation effects, and the upscaling your eyes kind of adjust to. As I said, if you're looking at this on a 4K screen, you will notice that it's not 4K resolution. If you're watching on a phone or a smaller screen, it's going to look absolutely pin sharp. So one of the graphical marvels, one of the games that we do like to use to show off, is Psychonauts 2. This game did look a little bit more washed out on the Game Pass Cloud app than it has done on the console. This is an extremely vibrant game, so it was a little bit of a shame to see those colours dull down a bit, but once again, just being able to hop in without that install and give the game a go. I'm actually quite far through this game, so it might be that this level is slightly more washed out than others, but overall it was still very impressive and responsive. However, the flying things in this level were extremely annoying, as I've been out of practice with this game, so having bombs dropped on me all the time was a little bit unexpected when I just wanted to get some nice footage. Psychonauts though, still looking extremely good. This actually looks slightly better than the standard 1080 quality, so it may be depending on the game, depending on the resolution they're actually pushing for the cloud gaming side here. So as you saw from the intro, I also dove into Doom Eternal, so I thought I would try out the new Horde mode, which is like the training exercise, except this time you're scored. Now input latency was a little bit noticeable on this, but then it generally is on Doom Eternal anyway, but just look at those graphics on the executions, and movement was extremely fast and fluid. It felt like I was playing the game native, just not with the highest resolution. So once again, it's a fantastic way to be able to play these games without that download time. All of these games together would have been over 100 gig downloads, so instead of waiting for a few hours for just one of those to download, I managed to play all of these within half an hour. That's an absolute fantastic feat for cloud gaming and a great way for Xbox to showcase their games without players having to commit their hard drive space or wait hours for the download, as you could dive in, have some fun. If you love the game, before you go to bed set it downloading, and in the morning play the native version. So for Xbox Game Pass, I think this is a fantastic addition to their lineup, and the ability to play this on mobile and also the browser is a great way to experience Xbox games. We can only hope that their quality also goes up to 4K in the near future, and if that happens we'll certainly be testing it out and comparing it with the other services. Let us know in the comments below if you have seen this appear on your console or whether this is still in the Insiders tier for now. If it is, then all you have to do is download the Xbox Insider app and opt in. Thanks for watching, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things cloud gaming, and we will see you next time.